streaming.
So is this on YouTube now, or it's just a what is it on?
Yes, this is on YouTube. It
So
will be.
the podcast I did that was on YouTube. He did.
Right. Yep, that was a YouTube thing. So we're now live on YouTube, but no one can see
So if
us.
anyone watches it,
Hmm.
could you make it where the artwork is bigger because it's just a little thumbnail, and they're mostly just seeing this. Oh no, not now, Chloe. Uh,
Right.
uh, they're mostly seeing, you know, just.
Yes.
Do you see?
Let me give you the link. So I'm gonna go on Instagram. Are you on Instagram, or do you want me to
I
just
can
email?
go. Yeah, I'm right now. I'm doing this with you on my what's it called? iPad, but I could go on Instagram now.
I didn't make a thumbnail, so there's no thumbnail on this. So it's like, but I know it's a test, so we don't have to worry about that. Um, let's see, stream Fred's Fred's Thrill stream. Fred Stoller. I'm sending that to you.
Where? On which email or text or Instagram?
I'm sending it to email.
Okay.
Sending that to your email.
Okay, I just got it. So
Cool.
this.
That link. Now you can go to that and you can see.
Oh,
Yeah.
so this is if I'm someone else watching it.
Right. And that would
Right
be like
now,
your friends or something.
right now I just see my YouTube page. Let
Right.
me see. Let me see. So when I click it,
Hmm.
let me see. Oh, I see that. That looks perfect. When I click it,
And you
I
could
see.
probably and what you could just mute it and then you can just watch this. There's gonna be like lag, but
Oh, I see that. That looks perfect. So, all right, I turned down the volume.
nice.
So, let me send this out to a
Sure.
few people as an experiment. Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. It's happening. It's kind of cool.
Um.
Let's take a look. I can send some to let's see. I can send this to yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, I can use your phone. I think you need to flip your let's see. What's it saying? It's saying the stream I'm just looking at looks like we're okay. Yeah. I think your phone needs to like I don't know how you flip it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know how you That's true. I'm not sure. That's gonna right. Right. That's kind of weird. There we go. Yeah, just 1 second. I'm seeing that the what is it? The OBS is sort of lagging or something. Right. There we go. I'm just checking something. Okay, I think that we're back on that. Now I'm going to get your camera fixed. Right. Whoops. Sorry, I just switched. Right, I just accidentally switched that. 1 second. Window. 1 second. How do I get you to on? I got to get you back on. Let's see. Zoom meeting. I think you're in here somewhere. It's under like Zoom meeting. There, is that you?
What? That's me.
Yeah,
But I see, let me see. When I click the streamer, I'm
right.
seeing, yes, I'm seeing me and you. Yeah, okay. It's good when I see it. I'll be right there, okay?
Yes, yes. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think I know what's going on. Like, um, I think when you took off the share screen, it switched the 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 windows.
Okay, but what I'm seeing on YouTube is oh, I'm a little behind. Like at bleakly, I'm hitting myself on the head and seeing how long that takes to pop up.
Right. Yeah. There's.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll be right there.
Right. Right.
It's a little
Yeah.
bit behind.
It's hilarious. Hello out there in computer world. So let's see. We got three watching. We can see that there's three watching.
So if this is one we liked, we can have a YouTube page with it and it lives on YouTube after, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, once we get an idea what the you know what the process is. I mean, I feel like right now I have like our Zoom, your Zoom thing. Before it was
Right.
like a smaller window, so I'm gonna figure out how to like maybe crop some of it, which might be nice. It's funny the lag when you see like you just sat down, but I'm seeing you sit down like just now.
Yes, yes.
It's funny. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I don't know how it sounds, but we can kind of look at it afterwards and see what that
Now I'm
does.
looking at it on the YouTube. Um,
Nice.
three watching. Oh, maybe one other person besides us. So,
Yeah, I sent it to a few
okay.
people. It might be my
I'm
brother.
like Linus with my blanket here. I,
That's funny.
and yeah, and I let me see how long it takes to do my Linus joke. So, so if there were more people watching, they would do comments. Like, how would that do?
Yeah, if there was if
Let me
I don't know,
try.
like unless anybody in the let's see, we got four people. Um, Let me look at the comments section. Do we have any comments? Live chat. Anybody want to put in a chat? I don't even know if they can. I think I see top chat, but like over here in the live chat, do I need to enable something?
Oh, so we had five now, it went down to four. So
Ah, we
basically,
lost a we lost.
let me try something. Let me try an experiment within an experiment.
Right. Oh, here we go. We got somebody. This is the first time you guys went live on YouTube.
Yeah, so you could answer because you're the administrator.
Yes, and at some point I can get you to be able to do it. I think.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Tell them what we're trying to do. Norm looks like he's wearing an army hat. Um, all right, guys, this is Fred. We got something going on. We're trying. Hey guys, so me and Cody, well, that's Cody down here. We're trying our first, what is this called? The streaming what?
It's like a stream, live stream.
All right, our first live stream where we want to do this as a regular thing where Cody and I work on animation together and you guys can watch, comment, tip Cody, whatever. So how do I'm on Instagram Live. How do I give them, I just read them the link or something? Like hopefully you can
If you give if you give them the link, you can also do that.
oh, I could maybe let me see if I could copy and paste the link in a comment, right?
Yes,
Let me
actually,
see. Let me see if I could do that. Um,
I'm going to
copy. So
yes.
now I'm back to Instagram. Okay. Trying to paste it. Okay. So guys, follow that link, please. And me and Cody are live. Join our first streaming.
Yes.
So you can even start the work you want to do to show them how this will be. So follow us, please, on our YouTube streaming. It's our first one. I'm just trying to get people to get onto it. We have four people. We have 8 people on Instagram. Please come over. You can't copy or paste. Wait,
What do you mean?
let me try this.
You need help?
I'm on my Instagram live. Uh, you can't copy and paste that link. What's the channel name? Fred Stoller's Thrill Stream. That's what
Yeah,
it's called?
that's what the video's called. But I think give you might want to.
Just
Let's see. I don't think I can change that now, but maybe I can. Oh yes.
let me
Um,
see.
do you have the link? Is it able to be shared?
I'm trying to share it on it. Um,
I can give you the link again. Let me send that to you on Instagram. How's that? That might be good. I'll just post it in your Instagram.
where'd you post it? In the live?
Yeah, throwing it in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna give it two. Paste.
Hmm. All right. How, so there's probably
You just do you need help sharing the link?
how else can we share the link?
Um, do you want me to share it on? Maybe I have a. I might be able to give the hyperlink on a Everyone Eats Alone page on a story.
Sure.
Let me try that.
How do I, yeah, do it on a story?
Let me see if I can figure that out real quick, and then.
Oh, Fred. Oh my God. We just finished listening to your recording. And now you're texting. Anyway, we wanted to talk to you. It was sad.
Nice.
Oh, well, 8 people. Oh, I should look this way. We have 8 people. Thank you.
Oh,
This is
my.
this is an experiment where Cody and I want to do streaming with uh where we do stuff together on the YouTube thing. So um
Nice. We got 10 viewers. Um,
with Cody. So Cecile, I see you called. I'm doing this thing, and actually, um, so do you want to show Cecile who just listened to the audio and Charles joined who gave up. It was he didn't like it, but Cecile outrules Charles. Um,
nice.
so Cecile, can you see? I look at my what's it called? My iPad. I don't see it, but when I look here, I see. Do you see the picture? This is what Cody is thinking of for a cover for the Audible. Like that'll be Norm. That's me lugging the bags. It's called My Friend Norm and Audible by Fred Stoller. Oh, the Fred Stoller page. So,
That's that would
so,
be
so
you.
wait. Charles is very aggressive. Cody is from the Midwest. He's very wholesome. So if he met Charles, you would be freaked out. You've never been to a big city, right, Cody?
Well, I've been to Chicago, and
All right. You have never met anyone like Charles Zucker. Uh,
probably not. No, Maybe a few, but no.
Okay, so Kelly, I think, is watching. He could comment here. Thank you so much, Cecile. So I'm going to. Um, Cecile's a great friend, and Kelly Rogers should be on here. And so Kelly is upset, like me, that Norm looks like he's wearing an army hat. So can you fix that? Show them how you draw as we talk.
Oh,
Um,
right, right. Let's do that.
so this is what we think the streaming podcast or whatever will be. We do this on Zoom anyway, and we thought, why don't we have people listening and watching and maybe commenting and and also Cody is such a great worker. Well, the art is rough, right? But this is the process. We thought we would show people along with the process. And maybe sometime if people like Cody's work, you can tip. We got to figure out how you tip on this. um, give the money to Cody. So Cody's pretty brilliant. So Kelly, no, no, it's not supposed to be a hat, right, Cody?
Yeah, no, it's just just a. I think that's like a guideline mark that I have there. So I just kind of drew a circle,
There
and
was
then
one time. There was one time when I opened for him. Um, yes, I hope people will enjoy the process. Where one time we were doing, I didn't know that there's two things I didn't know. Kelly, maybe you knew this. I didn't know Vegas was the convention capital. That it's hundreds of different conventions. Like there was a I opened for Norm, and there was a what's a thing called the hockey with you push it. I forget what it's called. Roller, not hockey, but
roller derby.
no, where it looks like you're kind of like on the ice. You're sweeping. And hey, Judd. So this is we want to show people our process, and so it was like a convention of people who love. I forgot what it's called. Sweeping hockey,
Shuffleboard. Or...
not shuffleboard. It's on ice. It's in Canada, and you curling.
Oh, that's
So
right. Yes.
so Norm just felt like wearing a hat, and he had glasses. And I remember it was pretty funny in Vegas. They had the Guess Who performing, and also Burton Cummings. This is before your time, Cody, and American Woman. So Norm's joke was American Woman, and he was Canadian. That's like, and then Lenny Kravitz sang American Woman. So it was, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. We've had the Horror Writers Convention, yes. Then Norm, when I opened for him, his co-producer Lori, you see the process, you see how that's looking more like Norm. So what Cody does is he enlarges them a little bit to get the details, then he'll shrink it a little bit to get the other. That's going to be me in the background carrying all the luggage. So his thing is that's like Lenny Kravitz going white woman. That was Norm's joke, but it only worked for that. But then Lori's they in Illinois, they're very rich potato farmers, and so there was a potato farming convention that was there. So Kelly, now Kelly is on this thing still, and I just saw the Dylan movie. Now Kelly's just a few years older than me, where he goes far back before rock and roll was invented. Did you ever meet Dylan or see him or see him in the Village? Because I found the Dylan movie very good, and you can chat there. So yeah, okay. So it's looking so yeah, it's not a hat. And you see, Bob and Cecilia are artists. Thank you. They listen to the audio, and it's very nice. So what we're thinking of doing, Cecile, if you're still there, is not only will Cody illustrate the cover, but maybe he'll take a clip of it and do a little animation. Like you like the part, Cody, where Norm was telling me it's a good thing I never had a real girlfriend.
Right, that part was sort of funny. Or you were guys were at the restaurant where Norm, yeah, yeah,
And
that
now
was pretty funny.
also let me show you what Cody did. He made so we do these little we do. He does it. He's so talented. He sent me a little Christmas book of Everyone Eats Alone, just a little demo of some of the cartoons. This one is where I ran out of people to talk to at the party, and I haven't even got there yet. This one is a little bit. This is Luna. My mother tells me my cat is using me. So yes, give Bob the link. I guess so. This is what we're hoping to do, Bob, Cecile, and the six other people. Is Cody? I'm so lucky Cody came into my life. What happened was on Instagram, I guess he followed me a few years ago, and he just did a silly little thing, really cool. And I said, "Can you do a little demo for my audio book?" And he did that demo. Who is this guy? And where do you live in Ohio?
Bowling Green, Bowling Green, Ohio.
Bowling Green. Oh, that's a college, right?
Yeah, College
Famous
Town. Yeah.
Bowling Green. I've heard of Bowling Green College. And I would call and tell you stories from the tour. Oh my God, yes. So basically so Cody and I now we go on on Zoom, and I kind of just do it with him, meaning we're doing a longer story and I kind of have input. And so then I said, maybe this would be fun if we had like a little streaming slash podcast where other people can see the process, ask questions, maybe. Judd, if you know if there's a donate thing on these streams where, because Cody works so hard and I give him money here and there, but just, all that. And Cecile, you were born in Columbus, Ohio? Oh, Cecile's father was in the
Oh,
army. So
oh,
I
really?
guess they traveled. I know she lived in Washington, D.C. and or Delaware. So show them, Cody, you enlarge it, but shrink it down, please, for a second so they can see what the real thing is going to be, and then you enlarge it for the details.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Let's see. Lag. Let's see. Getting
so this is
used.
my
There we
my
go.
I like the title, Cecile, my friend Norm, rather than my Norm year. And then so wait, I can't I only see a little bit of it.
Oh.
And then okay, so yeah, that's what it'll be, sort of. We're playing around. Then you enlarge it, but you know what that looks like on the side of his head?
What's that?
Oh, I remember Archie, they'd have like a crossword puzzle, it looks like, instead of hair.
Oh, right. Right. Exactly. I don't know what it looks like. My screen kind of flickering there. I think we're okay.
But the
There
Cody
we go.
is a great guy. He sent me, did you see the Cecilis and everyone else, all the other people? More intimate, yes. And at first I thought maybe this picture looks like he's abusive, but it's funny that it shows we toured and it shows we traveled. Cody, what do you think about holidays?
What do I think about holidays? I love holidays.
He loves them. He's Cody's look at this is oh what wait, I'm holding up the wrong thing.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
Chloe. Chloe likes to help. And so my cats, well, my other cat who's sleeping now has become a lot more affectionate since I moved for some reason. Yes, Cecile and Bob are artists. Cecile, um, photographer extraordinaire. They did a lot of don't Cecile, this is scaring me that I can't think of words sometimes. I hope it's not dementia yet. She did not graphic art where logos. I forgot what that's called. Hey Bob, so
Like graphic
yeah,
design or
yeah, graphic design. You did like in the old days. Did they not have with the internet anymore? You know, like well, advertising, but what's it called when you do like graphics, like for well, like you're doing now for this, like graphics for a something. This is low battery. Let me let
hey,
me
is that
plug this
Chloe, right?
in.
This
That's Chloe.
nice.
Let me get the other thing. Oh, Cecile, let me show let me show you my new stuff. Well, this is we put this out here. I don't know if you saw it. This is look where Luna's sleeping. Luna, this is the guest bedroom. Do you see Luna?
It's a
This is
nice little
Luna.
pillow for the cat.
Chloe follows me into every room.
Nice.
You want to say hi to Luna? I got to get the plug. So right now I'm on my iPad. I got to get the plug for the laptop. I can't read. So Kelly and Charles, those two get into more arguments. No, I like saying nonsense. Is she? I have to plug it in. So Cecile, let me see. See if I can send this to anyone else. Okay. Let me read some. Oh, it's that. Thanks, Bob. Logo design, the lighting. Yes. What was that? What's that called? The profession? I forgot. Is Charles a comedian? Charles, I think, left. Yes. You might have met Charles. Let me see. So so hopefully we'll get people to know about this some way. I guess yes, you know Kelly. Graphic design. Why can I think of that word? Graphic design. So what my father did, he designed displays for department stores. So so where are we up to with the picture? Is he looking more like Norm, do you think? I like it.
Yes. I think it's getting there. It doesn't look like the hat anymore. I think that was sort of like a
So you're looking for the template you had? Yes, I remember. That used to be, which is now your TV room. Um, yes, I remember you and Kelly, who's gone, were the first I knew who had computers. I mean, I got no, it's not an army hat anymore. I think looking more like Norm. So oh, this looks like okay. Where's my wait? I'm confused. Oh, there I keep talking to the laptop to read the comments, but
oh
this is
okay.
actually the iPad. Do you guys? So they're supposed to go to New Orleans. So it's a snowstorm now. Chloe, what? So sometimes she's back. She's yeah, now it's like with the fires. Oh, the thing automatically closes in on me. Like I said before, I feel like Linus with this. Um, wait, those shoes look like Herman Munster shoes. Like, show those shoes again, Cody.
Sure, sure, yeah.
Let me see. Oh, there's a lag. I when I was a kid, we used to my father used to build all those models of like Frankenstein, like that's from like the 60s. Like there was a big Frankenstein with really big boots. There was the Invisible Woman. I mean, no, there was one where a guy was like underneath, like looking up from the sewer. Baton Rouge. Well, I've never been to New Orleans, but I gotta text Charles. Charles gets mad a lot. You collected all those. Yes, I remember they had Alfred E. Newman, but mostly horror. They had, I get the Monsters and the Addams Family mixed up. I think it was, we had the Monsters Family House, Frankenstein, the Mummy. My friend Dave Edison, who I should, let me see. He still has them all. There was a big Frankenstein. There was what else did they have? We had I forgot which others. I think there was the Invisible Man, even though it didn't make sense. It was just like gloves and stuff. Yes, good question, Benjamin. Let's see if people get it. The joke is that he's my friend Norm, and we're trying to show. At first, I was thinking of calling it my Norm year or touring with him, but it's not just about touring with him, it's about our fraught, weird friendship. So just showing that he was my friend, but I had to carry the luggage. I don't know. There's something I like about it. Do you guys like it? Yes, Cecile. Good question. So what happened was that Wednesday, I got a call, an automated call from Glendale Fire Department saying you may have to evacuate. And and I got confused by that. What's it called? Duty app or a duty watch? Luckily, a friend of mine understood it better. He said, "Not yet, not yet." I went outside. People said, "Oh yeah, they're evacuating." And on the Facebook page from my neighborhood, they were saying it's good to evacuate anyway, just because if when you have to evacuate, it'll be so much traffic. So I had a box of documents, you know, with birth certificate, passports, plugs, threw a bunch of clothes in, food for the cats. I had the carry cases, and I was thinking of taking. It's not around here. Some of my father's paintings. So yes, um, he trusted me. Yeah. Nah, that's my face. It's pretty funny. Uh, yes, that's what Cody does. He closes. That's great. No, man, that is so spot on of Norm. Look at that. So when you shrink it down, look at that. Look how good that is. Thought in the title. All right, I'll think more, but I have thought. For the moment, my friend Norm kind of, you know, but I'll give some more thought. If you have an idea, but you know, could always change. You know, then there's always the subtitle, like my what's it called? Tennis, touring, and taunting with a legend. How's that? Tennis, touring, and taunting by a legend with a legend. That's what, could be the funny part.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
But my friend Norm is kind of, it's sweet and it works both ways. Like he's your friend, but what does that mean? You know, it's making me laugh. So, Cody, tell the seven people a little bit about your background as an artist. Like you grew up wanting to be a cartoonist, and Bob, Cecile, and the other people. Cody is only like 30, but your influences are who's the guy from Mad Magazine, Drucker, or
Yeah, yeah. There's the Mort Drucker, Jack Davis, and then there's all the guys. Harvey Kurtzman was the creator of it, but yeah, yeah, love all those guys' stuff.
so you grew up wanting to be a cartoonist?
Yeah, just like those guys. Yeah, I think Mad Magazine was what got me into the more humor, kind of like satirical caricature stuff. Um, Over time, I think the caricature thing started. That's when it started to become like that's what I wanted to do. The caricature.
So, so where did you get trained? You went to college? Which one?
Um, well, I started out as a painter, so I learned painting from a local guy, and then here in Findlay, Phil Sugden, he was more of like so I was just doing like paintings and oil and doing watercolors, sort of the rudimentary stuff. But then yeah, then I went to a school called the art department, which was run by a bunch of like illustrators from the '90s, and that's kind of where mainly my training was. Less of animation, but more like illustration based. So, like people like Mark English, he was more like an illustrator from like the '60s, but he was still
Sergio
alive.
Gomez, yes.
What's that?
Cecile mentioned Sergio Aragonese. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's great.
Yeah, I like Dave Berg. Yeah.
Oh, we had Tate Berg.
The lighter
Those
side of
liners. Yeah, that's good stuff. Love that.
it's do you think so oh that's good. I didn't see. It's like we're getting off the airport. Like we just traveled. That's clever. It's funny. I flew from Portland. I flew to Burbank, and I usually don't fly there. And you get off the tarmac, you feel like you're the Beatles because they have that, you know, I can't think of the word, but the when the Beatles landed, they were waiting for them to get off the plane. You know. Yes. So Bob and Cecile met in art school.
Nice.
Yeah, and yeah, no, he. So tell them the story how you're taking a class on perspective, and the teacher liked you because you were just sketching like sitcom characters in the '70s.
Yeah, Marshall Vandriff. He was the guy who kind of gave me a opportunity for the first job, and yeah, he saw every day before the class. It was a linear perspective course, so that's all about like stuff that looks like you know all of this stuff like your vanishing points and cubes, stuff like that. But and then I was ending up showing up like in the beginning of class drawing sitcom characters from the '60s, like Green Acres and the you know all the stuff like that, like Mr. Ed and. But then he took that and he's like, "Hey, do you like the old cartoons?" And I was like, "Oh, absolutely." And then we kind of trained me like then I ended up kind of like honing in on like Jay Ward and animation stuff. So that's kind of how I got into that kind of that kind of area.
So he does perspectives.
Yeah, he did like analytical, like cutaways and stuff like that before that was like a computer thing.
So Cody, like you like the stuff my father did, like those kind of he did the man from World War II.
Right. Yeah, in fact, my grandfather sort of did similar stuff, which is interesting. It's kind of cool. Because your father was like a cartoonist as well. Like, it's pretty
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah. What is this? Hmm. Someone said don't share it. What is this?
Where's that?
I don't know. This
What's that?
guy.
Is it somebody in
Oh,
the
I didn't
chat?
understand. Someone sent something I didn't understand. But
In the chat or somewhere else?
a text
Oh, okay. Okay.
from your grandfather. Yeah. Uh, yeah, Norm, you captured his smirk very perfectly. It's kind of like, hey, yeah, hey.
Yeah, I'm trying to get his likeness. That was the like sort of a and also like cartoonize him. It's like there's this kind of thing with the maybe even the cheeks I kind of forgot about like from the back view, like very like
It would be. See, sometimes I try to contribute, but I'm thinking it'd be too contrived if you have on one of the bags going Norm's bag. That's hitting it over the head that I'm carrying his bag,
like
right? We already
norm.
get it. If you
Right.
wrote something on the side.
Right, like a tag or something or
Now, Judd, who calls himself Bones, um, asked how long from start to finish does it normally take you to do a page like this? Well, the great thing with Cody is we've done some things where just like now we'll just sit and do it. And I said let's just do it where people can just hang out with us. Where my friend Katie, had that cat Gary,
Mhm.
and he did that really sweet thing, like Gary was one of a kind or something. So sometimes just a few hours, right, or an hour or two.
Yeah. Especially if it's just like inking, it's pretty quick, like just like a comic page or something. Once you get the sketch in, I mean, it depends on the stuff in it, but yeah.
This has a little bit more going on than some of the others we did, because this is just you
Right.
got the bags, you got the plane, you got you know,
Absolutely. Yeah.
what's that going to be? Oh,
I know. Is this like a little airplane in the sky? Something like that.
it looks like Norm's head again. Wait,
Is it is it malfunctioning? I can't tell. Oh yeah.
yes.
Oh, very good.
So, like, anyone, can you explain what tools you use with this?
Oh right. Yeah, I use this is Photoshop, and I use a
Oh,
lot of
that's funny. That's better than that. Yeah, that's better. It shouldn't say Norm on the luggage. You have a tag that says Norm. See,
right.
he's good. So you use Photoshop. What kind of?
Yeah, Photoshop. Then I use just a lot of layers on this, and then like I make my brushes over here, and then I use a software like the animation stuff's like um, Toon Boom and that stuff. Yeah, Toon Boom is pretty much the animation software, but yeah,
Now, why do you start with it red?
I got used to the red thing because of the animation. Because I would do animation in red line. Um, so I kind of it's kind of like a habit I gotten into. I think a lot of like, like it's sort of like a color that feels like it's not finished. So I feel like I can
Right.
kind of be sloppier with it, and then hone it in as I go closer to the final. I think and eventually like maybe turn into blue or something. I would switch to blue to say that like I think I'm tying it down, sort of thing.
So
But
what tablet are you drawing on?
this one is a Wacom board, a Wacom tablet. So it's a Cintiq actually. Yeah, that's right.
Well, Judd asked another question. Now, Judd, are you a designer? Now, Judd, you design amusement parks. Am I correct? Or no, Judd, Bob and Cecile, you got to meet Judd. He works in New Orleans, and my friend Bob and Cecile is supposed to go there, but it's snowing. They're still going to make it for what's it called? The Extreme Art Convention, if you're still there. But um, all right, answering your question, Judd, that Cody was a follower on Instagram, and I just did some real weird things, just babbling, making demented noises. Hi Bob, hi, like happy Valentine's Day, and please, I'm
Right.
scared. Just not, and he just did a really kind of funny, silly thing using some random voices. And then I asked him, I had that audiobook, 5 Minutes to Kill, said, can you do a little promo for it? And it was really good. And I go, let's do a Zoom. Who is this guy? So we've just been playing around. So basically, some ideas Cody has, some are from my old act, um, that we put them on YouTube. And now we're doing a longer story, thinking uh, that maybe we'll enter it in some film festivals, short animation festivals, a longer story. And but now I said, let's do a cover. I'm going to put this audio thing out. And here's Chloe again. Chloe always wants to be on my lap. There she is. So yeah. So Cody, Bowling Green. Yeah, and there's something about that was in the 60s. I don't know. Maybe some basketball player.
Oh, Bowling Green.
Hmm. Bowling Green. So it's a college town. Surreal Salon, New Orleans. Is it New Orleans or New Orleans? New Orleans. It's either New Orleans or New Orleans.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. How do you say that? How do you,
I don't know. Well, there's a you could either say it's funny. There's a place called Santa Monica, but you don't pronounce the C. It should be Santa Monica, but we go Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. Oh, right.
It's spelled Santa Monica.
Right. Santa Monica.
Yes, it's on YouTube. So this is something. Hopefully, I'm so lucky that Cody knows the tech stuff where he um he figured out how we can do this. And
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna post this on the link on the Everyone Eats Alone page. See if that works.
how could I get it on my Instagram page?
I'm gonna look at that and
Oh,
then I
yeah.
can.
Oh, you mean, oh, Wood is watching. So what is my No Leans, run it all. New Orleans, New Orleans.
New
Not two
Orleans.
words, New Orleans. New
New Orleans.
Orleans?
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans. So Wood, so I'm lucky Cody's not a great animator, but he figured out. So how can we do so hopefully so if we keep doing this, get people to know about it, people can maybe for one episode or whatever you call it. Someone could give some money and Cody can draw them,
Right.
or like an announcement. All right, this is Luna now is watching, but so Judd, so tell me, do you design roller coasters? Wait, no, I thought he does amusement parks. I could be wrong.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yes.
that is a.
Hmm. New Orleans. Well, I'm reading I listened to the audiobook about Bob Dylan. So Bob Cecile and the other nine people, if you want to watch a documentary that doesn't have triggers and makes you feel good, watch the Yacht Rock on Max. So Wood, that's all right. So I'm like a few seconds behind. I'm watching me taking out my phone and
It's like a Twilight Zone.
yes. And it automatically pulls in and out. And I'm not doing that. Why is it doing that?
I think your phone does like a it's like it sees your face, and when you move it knows that it's the space. I don't know, it must have like a little engine in it. I That's a weird effect, isn't it? It's kind of bizarre.
It's it's a picture. Right. Ken Burns effect. Theme park design and installation. So when you mean theme park, you designed
Oh,
the theme park itself. Wow. You
wow.
said let's have the garbage can here and the ramp and the Ferris wheel over here. Wow.
That's pretty. Is it like
And
architecture or
he designed theme parks. Fred, are you a comedian? Was your friend Norm a comedian? What are some of your jokes? Well, I'll tell you, Charles, that I kind of quit comedy in 1993. And I never liked the road. You had to do it, when me and Charles started. Charles is a great guy and a great comedian. He actually is the original piano player at the Comedy Cellar. He created that job. The Comedy Cellar is one of the biggest clubs in the world, probably.
wow.
And you could make a living just doing 15, 20 minutes around Manhattan. Then you move to LA. I first moved to LA in 88. There was a writer's strike. So you couldn't, I had to go on the road to pay my rent. And I wasn't used to doing 45 minutes to an hour. So I got sick of it. So, but then I kind of got roped back into stand up because of my book, and Norm asked me to open for him. So my most of my jokes were older than the people in the audience, like 30 years old. I felt like I was Three Dog Night, like no shame. Um, just doing, yeah, well, I never got to Spain. I yeah, so it was kind of I always say with stand up you can't dabble. You can't just do it like I was doing opening for Norm, just doing it once a month. And you still had to do good because Norm would be pissed. What the hell are you doing with those? Why don't you do your jokes? Just the same places as my mother. And yes, so when you go to NOLA, they'll see some of my handwork on the outside of the Smoothie King Center. Whoa. Yeah, Baton Rouge. Judd knows it. Shangri-La, yes. There was a guy, he died, called Kevin Meaney. And I remember he used to do a big bit at the end of his act going, We Are the World. And I always wondered, how long can he keep doing his We Are the World bit? He died, but I think I knew there'd have to be a time when it would stop. Let me get some water. But yeah, my jokes, yeah, they were old. So it got to be like I looked at it as like Yeah. Now, Charles, he did, he brought up a synthesizer, and it wasn't song parodies, but he would just, so stupid. I know. If Lori was listening, you call yourself stupid. Can't help it. He used to do a bit, born free. My father's a doctor. And I used to resent him. Oh, this rich guy from Connecticut, his father's a doctor. Then one day it hit me. Maybe it's a bit. Maybe his father isn't really a doctor. Okay, you're gonna. This is you don't understand. Like what she does to the couch. So Charles, if I could tell, we jaywalked and he had a broken ankle and we had to run, but I hope he's all right. Okay. So let's look back at the picture. Oh, it's so good. It's yes.
I was just posting this, Fred. I was just I'm gonna see how I can do a hyperlink to see if it goes to that on my phone. Then we can use that too.
I met you and Bob 33 years ago. That must mean your girls are 38 because they were five. Wow. Yes. The 7-Eleven. I won't give away where Bob and Cecile live, but they live probably 25 yards on the corner from a 7-Eleven. So that they always called their pantry. Oh, we need toothpaste. Go to the pantry. And they would just walk. And we got guests. What do you want? Ice cream? Hold on. Oh, it's pretty convenient, huh? Yes. That's 7-Eleven. Well, I used to like buy candy, and that's how I met Bob. He goes, "Oh, you're a thrill seeker eating candy." I went, "Oh, yeah." And hmm, the pantry, yes. My God, I couldn't imagine you're not having a 7-Eleven. They've White Hen Pantry. What's that? Now, did you? I used to go with Norm to a place called Nibbler's on Wilshire. We used to play tennis by like on La Cienega. They're 38, yes, because I remember they were five. So this is a funny story to the seven people who are watching. One time, and so is there a way, only because I may have more people on my thing, to maybe in the future post it to my YouTube page. But so one time, Shannon and Erin, the girls were at 7-Eleven, and I say, hey, where are your parents? You here by yourself? You buying candy? I could buy you candy. Where are your parents? And they wouldn't look at me, and I look like a child molester going, where are your parents? Um, you here to buy candy? And and I just sleeped away like my God, like, and then I don't know how old they were, maybe 8 or 9, and Cecile said, "Why did you ignore Fred? You said go buy candy." It was the first time going on their own to 7-Eleven. Don't talk to anyone. Buy candy and just come right home. Um, thank you, Benjamin. We gotta figure out how to get more people to know about it. But so what'd you say about Highland Park? I funny, Judd, when I was in Rochester, there's a grocery store called Big M's. That's an inside joke with uh, Greg's order was good. They don't need to be ashamed of it. God, well, this what's fun about this is, you know, Cody does work and he doesn't feel so isolated. We're hanging out, talking to some people. Uh, any advice how to get more people to find out about this? But we'll just we'll I'll put it on my Facebook page maybe. The fact David Edison betrayed us, that's very hurtful.
Yeah, I think next time,
Just
yeah, to get more, I think since this is more of a, we can put it on the public too next time. That'll
what do you
help.
mean the public? Isn't this on the public?
Well, I started it as an unlisted, so whoever gets the link gets to come in.
Oh, make it for the public. Yeah, but
I wonder if I can. Do you think I can change that like now? I could
I
try.
guess if Wood was still here, he would know that.
I don't know if I get. Let's see if I don't know if you can edit that during the thing or what.
Hmm.
Public.
Cecile, I posted on Facebook. I went to a Chinese restaurant and I was facing the TV and Trump, and I had to change my seat. I just don't want to know.
Changes saved. Let's see.
Anyway, yeah. Hmm.
I changed the settings, Fred. Didn't look like it blew up on us.
So, how do we? Oh, maybe people tried on Facebook. Hmm. So why were Bob, Cecile, and Judd able to watch it?
They may have gotten the link or the shared link or something. Um, as far as I think, right?
Gary loves your stories and loves your art, Cody. Thank you, Gary. Hmm. But you got to watch the Yacht Rock documentary. So maybe if I sent them a link privately, then they could watch it, but how other people can.
I'm looking at it now. It looks like my channel has it live, so it's open to the public. But I don't know
Okay.
if my channel's even that like seen. Which for you, you might like the one with that has like the Fred Stoller channel. What is it?
Right.
The one that you have. What is it called?
Maybe I can make you a co-collaborator on my channel, and that way.
Right, the Fred Stoller page. Yes. This was sort of the first experiment, which I think it's going quite well.
Right. I mean, we only have 5 people, but it's still fun. And
Yeah.
yeah, if there's just a way to let people know.
Yeah, yeah. I meant for like,
Well, actually, you must be tired because he's up in it's 1:22 your time. So
oh
anytime
no, it's oh right.
you want to just go to sleep, you let me know. But I'm loving what you're doing.
Yeah, man, I can do a little bit more.
A little bit more.
I mean,
When I
if I
was
mean we can all like, yeah, whenever you feel is.
Yeah, anyway, Charles counts as 2 people. That's funny. Charles his favorite place is Menchie's. We got to go to Menchie's sometime. It's just such a silly name. It's like Menchie's is like this thing I fell for a while where they have yogurt land. I'm not going to have ice cream. I'm going to healthy go to yogurt, and you have these like things. You pour different yogurt, and it's just you put all these toppings on it. If they had a place called Ice Cream Land, you'd be more guilty. That's another thing. I felt like a bad comedian doing a bit. Like, how did blueberry muffins, get away with this is breakfast? You don't have like a devil dog with your latte, but you'll have a muffin, a blueberry muffin. You know what I mean? You don't have a piece of ice cream with your latte. How did muffins trick people? This is bad comedy, but I'm actually curious. You know, how did they do it? Um, so Charles, I don't know if I asked you, are you a Dylan fan? I liked the movie and I downloaded an Audible because I'm not giving much away, but it starts with Dylan coming to New York, and he seeks out Woody Guthrie, and like, well, where did he come from? What brought him to New York with all that talent? And so I'm enjoying it. Oh, it has fruit, a blueberry muffin. Okay. Yeah. How many years is lattes a thing? Was it when I was growing up? When did lattes get invented? Just curious. Anyway, Judd, why are you called Bones? So we got four people, but we got a bunch of comments and interactions. And again, this is just so Bob Cecile, let me ask you something. So Cody made, I just got it today, just a little mini book for me for my pleasure of cartoons we've done, meaning he's done, but some were my ideas, some were his. This is my mother saying my cat uses me for food. And then, oh, it's closing in. But then I thought, I kind of like the size of this. It's kind of fun, like a fill it up, buff it up with more stuff he's already done. There's something fun about if I self-published it and sold it. Oh, that's your old nickname. How did you watch a half of the Dylan movie, Charles, in a movie theater, or is it streaming already? Hmm. I mean, I didn't. I didn't know Dylan wrote some song. I'm just kidding. No, he wrote songs like Adelaide or Adele did a hit song and it was an old Dylan song. Um, the first time you thought about killing yourself was, I never loved the band, but I fell in love with one of their songs in a Seth Rogen movie, uh, when I paint my masterpiece, which is a Dylan movie. So I like that song, but the night they roll all ditchy down. Um, never loved the band, but Dylan, Dylan, I'm learning. He came up with this fake persona, like he jumped in on freight trains like Woody Guthrie. He worked in carnivals. He made up all these stories. He's from not a rich family, not a poor family. It's kind of like Greg Predikin, who pretends he's from the mean streets of Chicago when the family like is very rich. So that's he's a lot like Dylan. That's where the similarities end. Cody, did I lose you?
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, no, I guess
All
I'm
right,
doing
cool.
all stupid.
Yeah, let me know if everything looks all right. I think.
I know. I see one of the band guys just died. Guess they're all gone. I you know what Joan Baez song I love on the Woodstock soundtrack, Joe Hill, which I realize What do you mean another one? Yeah, I guess Levon Helm. They're all gone now. Wasn't Robbie Robertson in a movie as an actor? I forgot who he was. Um, right. Yeah, Joe Hill. Paul Robeson sang that. I dreamed I saw Joe Hill last night. She sang that at Woodstock. You know, it's weird. If anyone tries to do songs about equal rights now, right? I once did this joke. You see these jokes you can't do anymore. Express. Um, uh, they say if there's a girl, someone you're interested in, what you got to do is show you're not interested in her. So there was this girl I kind of liked. To show her I wasn't interested in her, I pushed her in front of a train. Now she's all squished up, and I guess I'm not interested in her anymore. And I remember Rich Scheidner, who only Charles will know on this thread of five people, go, "You got to stop doing all that doom and gloom." Uh, but so Charles's father wasn't really a doctor. like, like he's going to sit around going, Let me do a let me do a song bit about my father being a doctor. Born free, my father's a doctor. Yes, I'm really not interested in her. So, Bob, Cecile, do you like this kind of size for a kind of a gift book? Yeah, I think. But yeah, if there was anyone doing Joan Baez songs now, they'd be going, "You so woke, yeah, 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 you snowflake." Carney, yes, Carney. Gary Busey, yeah, he did the. So wait, they did wait, they did him as Buddy Holly. They did Lou Diamond Phillips as what's his name, Richie Valens, and I guess they got to do a movie about the Big Bopper. Your father was an optometrist, so that's close to being a doctor, but that wouldn't work. Born free, my father's an optometrist. Uh, what's his name? Tom Kenny did like, it's making fun of bad comics. Like when Donovan is getting an eye test. Okay, first there is a mountain. Okay, cover your other eye. Then there is no mountain. Cover your. Then there is. Do you get it? First there is a mountain. Then there is no mountain. Then there is. Your father was an optometrist. Wait, optometrists don't go to medical school?
Hmm.
I guess yeah. Well,
Two.
LA Fires is so heartbreaking. Yeah, I can't watch it. You know, just people like it's not just rich Billy Crystal people. It's Al Tadino is just very, sad. First there is a mountain, then there is no mountain. Okay, now your other words, now there is Donovan getting an eye exam. That's so oh, it's not funny. I think it's funny. It's very specific. But he just did it. We like making fun of bad song parodies, which there was a guy, I don't know if you knew him, Charles, Kevin Sullivan in Long Island. It's just so racist where he did in Nights in what White Satin. Whites in Manhattan, never reaching the train, just getting mugged and Charles, are you a Billy Joel fan? Because I thought of something he said that when you break it down could be racist. Billy Joel reminds me of stand up because late 70s there was that all that kind of bottle of red, bottle of white. I like that Billy Joel album. You know, Billy da, 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 da. You probably he's a piano player. You probably put Brenda and Eddie with da 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 da. Did you play that, Charles? Like Billy Joel? Brenda and Eddie are still going steady. Did it? And those Billy Joels where he played like 7 minute songs like about bottle of reds. Okay. Before he had all his hits with MTV, I like that Nights of an Italian Restaurant album.
Mm.
Do you know that, Cody?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he like they were like long ballads he did. Like oh well, no, Charles, yes, Charles does New York State of Mind, yes. That's such a piano barish thing. You know, some people like to get away. Yeah, he's yeah. You saw Billy Joel. Yeah. Billy Joel, late 70s. You know, there's a person, I'm not gonna mention her name because I think she's not a good person. No. Why do I have to be negative? I was gonna quote someone's joke about Billy Joel, which I think is good, but this will be put out somewhere and um, you could play those songs. So wait, so Charles broke his elbow, so that affects everything. Yeah, Billy Joel, but he did a song. You know, you may be right. I may be crazy. Like he's naming all the crazy things he did. I drove my motorcycle through Bed-Stuy alone. So it's like saying I drove through a predominantly black neighborhood. That's how crazy I am. All right, no one analyzed it like I did. So I'm babbling so much, but we should pay attention to just how good Cody is.
No, we got 6 viewers. It's pretty good.
We'll figure out how.
I
I'll
mean, like
invite
for
more.
starting private,
Yes.
it's hey. I also shared it on the page
Which?
on our page,
Oh, the YouTube or the
the Instagram.
well, I should let you go. We'll sum it up. Any last comments or questions? I
Yeah,
think it's just Judd, Bob, Cecile, Charles.
nice.
Made his profile picture. Yes, I did. Look, wait a second, Cecile. I'll show you what he sent me. Hmm. So this is oh, did I lose you? Okay. Very cute. Oh,
All right.
up here. The Andrew. So Charles, I'll come by sometime. Does Cody like EC Comics? Bob asked.
EC Comics. That would be
What's that?
see EC. Uh,
Hmm.
EC
I
Comics.
met
I know
Gilbert once.
DC and I know Marvel. Maybe I know what EC is and I just am not thinking. Let me look at that. EC. The fact that I'm looking it up, of course, but EC Comics. Oh yeah, Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah.
What is EC Comics?
Those are sort of like the actually that's sort of what Harvey Kurtzman worked on, I think. And Jack Davis did some stuff like the weird fantasy or science or terror
Okay.
tales of from the crypt, that
Oh,
kind of.
Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, yeah. I never really read any of them. I probably should check it out. Yeah, Easy Mad. Yeah, Mad Magazine guys. Yeah.
Do you remember Cracked and Eerie?
Oh right. Yeah, the
I remember.
kid is sort of an odd, like another version of the Mad Kid, right?
I remember Dave Burke had a falling out with Mad, and he went to Cracked. It was so weird seeing. Yes, we're going. Jay, how did you find out about us? We're going to try to do this more regularly, where I watch Cody do his amazing stuff, and we chat, answer questions. Hopefully, if this got bigger, we could you know, you saw your Insta story. Oh, am I on an Insta story plugging this?
Yeah, I kind of did that.
How do I plug it on my regular story? I see.
Do you want me to tell you how?
Yeah, could you share it? How do I share? Now, all right, let me. This is Cecile. Are you still there? Look at this. You got Trump and Vance made it where you have to follow them. I'm following Trump. Let me unfollow this. Um, yes, unfollow. So if you're on Instagram, check to see. I'm serious. If you're following Trump or Vance, they just made everyone follow them, and you have to unfollow them. Don Martin, yes.
Oh yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
but Dave
Oh, he was
Berg
great.
did the lighter side, and well, maybe it was Don Martin, not Dave Berg, went to Cracked. They left Mad Magazine. Creep Show, yes. Okay, so maybe in the future you could show me how to put it on my Insta story,
Right, right.
and then people could join.
Actually, yeah, I should. Yeah, I think we'll get the hang of this. I mean, I think the I'm looking at the
Yeah, on
process.
Instagram, see if you're following Vance and Trump, because a lot of people, I don't follow them, and they just had everyone follow them. They just mandated it, but you can unfollow them. It's just I don't know. That should be the worst of it, but
Let's
yes.
look to see.
No, I grew up loving Jughead, and well, let me show you this cool thing. Wait, Cecile, but guys, wait 1 second. Let me show you this thing I got at a Cody suggestion. Um,
Yeah, Fred Stoller. Let's see. Okay.
Now I got this. I feel a little deceived because it's
Oh,
Archie Americana in the 60s, and it's the World Fair.
mm-hmm.
And I thought this thing would be chock full of stuff about life in the 60s, but it's not. Oh, I remember this. Is this Archie's father?
Oh, is that right?
I think that's Archie's father.
That's funny. Because yeah, yeah, yeah. Veronica's
Oh,
father's.
that's Veronica's father?
Well, Veronica's father was like some like really fancy guy, right?
Yes, I think that's because he looks like Archie.
He does.
Oh, this guy, he's a butler.
Oh,
So
that's
I like
funny.
that the World's Fair is in that. Now, I didn't even know Shea Stadium moved. I used to grow up, you go on the Bell Parkway and you pass Jack Davis, yes.
Oh yeah, Jack Davis. Yeah, yes. I actually got to see Jack Davis or like some of the stuff, like Jack Kirby, I guess another Jack, but I got to see some of that at the Columbus, Ohio Cartoon Museum, which was a treat. That was that was pretty cool.
Wow.
Getting to see some like even Frank Frazetta's stuff. You see that in person. It's like big.
Who's that?
Frank Frazetta. He's like a he did things that look like really strong men and women, and it's sort of like medieval, um, kind of like yeah. I don't know what you would call that. Sort of like a
Medieval.
sort of looking stuff. It's more like future. It's like kind of like Conan the Barbarian kind of style stuff.
Oh, yes.
Like big characters with muscles and really
Well,
extreme.
Cecile, you're lucky they didn't get you, but I looked at, my stuff in the stories and go president. And so a bunch of people said they were tricked or they forced to follow him. EC Comics. I remember there was a thing called Not Brand Eck, ECK. They used to have these kind of like funny versions of Iron Man and like this, I forgot what it was. Like funny, the Hulk, like a little demented versions of that stuff. Oh, there's Luna, you tired. Well, I remember Cody, yeah, Jay Faraway. So Jay, did you see the clip of what's it called? Super Duper Bunny League. Someone posted something already saying it's the same character as Chuck, which I guess it is. It's a pathetic villain. Well, I'm lucky you can figure these things out, Cody. How to set the stream, and we'll think of a way. So you got some people just on the Instagram live,
Right.
and
Yes. Yeah.
so Jay, I'm concerned, not a big concern, but oh, so isn't he? Cody is just. I mean, what I love about Cody is not just he's a talented artist and a great guy, but his sensibility is. It's not like, hey, dude, Star Wars, and hey, man, hey, artist, hey, hey, I mean, I love Rick and Morty, and I like polar solar opposites even more than Rick and Morty, but just got a young guy that's not a dude, man, that kind of stuff. But so I think Super Duper Bunny League is going to be on Nick Jr. and I'm wondering, will the show die there because Nick Jr. is only to like 2 to 8, and Super Duper looks like it's for people a little bit older, but whatever, no big deal. Instagram, yes. So I love this. Again, a happy accident where you just decided it's easier. Vance. It's like I can't get more repulsive. Um, so what do I have to do tomorrow? You know, there's a guy at the farmer's market who is wrong about everything. Trump's going to lose. And then he goes,
I think it looks good. I think the quality of it is just very great. Hmm. Right. Right. Absolutely. Exactly. I was looking at the. I think I lost your feed. I think people still hear you, right? Yeah, I can hear you. I was wondering. I think your video stopped. I needed to do something for that window capture meeting. Give me 1 second, Fred. I'm gonna. I I gotta check something. I think we. Okay. It sounds like they can't hear you. Yeah. Let me fix that. I think. Let's see. Say something. Say it again. Okay. Maybe I need to figure out what happened. Oh shoot. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me just mute mine. Um, just 1 second. Okay. Now say something. Can you guys hear? Fred, say something. Okay. I see. Interesting. So this video is working, but it's not, maybe not picking up his audio, your audio. I know I'm saying it in, I don't know. Window capture. I'm going to try this again and then Zoom meeting.
well,
Well, anyway, I guess that'll be our sign off.
all right. Well, it was a lot of fun. We'll figure out ways to, um, get more people to know about it. And I'll let you go to sleep. And you, we'll talk tomorrow. It's very exciting.
Yes. Yes.
So I'll press the leave, and we'll talk tomorrow. Thank you so much, Cody. Very fun.
Oh, it sounds like it's working now, but I think I knew what was going on.
What was going on?
Uh, so I've noticed this thing kind of freezes, and if it freezes, it doesn't pick up the audio. So I'll just have to be careful of that. Make sure
All
it's
right. Well, look at the picture already. It's so good. It's
awesome.
oh, it's so good. final looks at how fun this thing is, and we'll so there's ways to like put this out on my Instagram story. What did you have on your? Let me see what you had on your Instagram story.
Check
Um,
the Everyone Eats Alone page. That's where I put that one.
Let me see. Thank you, Gary. Great. If you could show me next time how to, I could put that up, then we'd get a lot more people.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Even on your homepage.
Yeah, on my Instagram story page, and as a maybe we could do it as a post.
Yeah,
That'd
absolutely.
be great. Well, very fun. Thank you, Cecile, Bob, Charles, everyone, and Cody. This was great, and the best thing is I love what you're doing. And let's talk tomorrow.
Sounds great, Fred. It's good to
All
hang
right. Good
out.
night, everyone. Bye.
See you guys.